Hi, welcome back to Wild Caught Vintage. If you're new here, my name is Randy. I'm the owner of Rockabilly Raven Vintage on Etsy, and here on my channel I bring you haul videos as well as tips and tricks on how to find vintage items out in the wild, thrift stores and rummage sales, any of those places where people think you can't find vintage clothing or vintage home decor anymore. I teach you how to find it. If you like that sort of thing, consider liking and maybe give me a subscribe. And without further ado, I have part one of a massive haul. I'll have a picture cut in or maybe a little bit of video of a huge haul from a flea market off of I-71 in Ohio on Easter Sunday. It was open, and so my son and I were traveling back from visiting family, and we made out like bandits. Doesn't look like vintage clothing are well sought after in that neck of the woods, but lucky for me, I found all sorts of pieces. So without further ado, let me show you what I found. Alright, so I got over 100 pieces in this haul. So this is going to go fast, but it'll still be informative. So, starting off with a little jacket and a little skirt, which is called a skirt suit. I got two of those. They are both wool. Just a little jacket and the matching skirt. And again, each of these pieces were $1 a piece. So, oh my goodness. Continuing on, I got a fantastic 1940s little blazer. The way you can tell this is from the 40s has a lot to do with the contrasting collar and the really good quality herringbone wool suiting that it has, as well as some of the styling. It's got nice little button cuff sleeves. Really, really awesome shape. There was another nice little 1950s blazer. This might look like it's a little bit more modern, but as I've mentioned in videos before, always look inside the lapels for a tag, and you will find if you've got a vintage piece or not, which I did on this little beauty and was so excited to have found that beautiful tag. And then lastly, I found a really beautiful black velvet blazer that has a really fantastic tag. Really, really beautiful velvet, nice cotton velvet, fully lined. It's got a beautiful satin lining in it. Just fantastic. I know it's going to seem weird that I didn't show you the tags on the plaid skirt suits, but I promise there's a reason for it. It's coming. So, all in all, again, every single piece was $1. Gosh, it was awesome. Alright, so again, I have over 100 pieces, and I really want to show you guys all of them. So, or at least as many as I can. I realize I don't need to show you every single one, but they're just awesome. Alright, so now we're coming up on why I didn't show you the wool skirt suit tags. I found this awesome, moving into sweaters, little high-waisted 1940s sweater. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful little wool crew neck, probably half-length sleeve. Really, really fantastic. So the reason that this one just blows my mind is this is a Pendleton sweater from the 1940s. That is probably one of the oldest Pendleton tags I have ever found. I just couldn't believe it. So, remember our little wool suit jacket? What do we have here? A 1950s Pendleton tag on that one. Also in my finds for that day was this great 1960s, 1970s wool zipper front cardigan, and this one also has a Pendleton tag that is a little bit newer. I love this sweater with its fantastic contrasting collars and these great contrasting Letterman jacket style pockets. It's so good. So what I want to do is, if I can do this without being super awkward, I'm going to put all three of these tags together and try and show them to you in one shot. If I can't hold it up and not drop the whole thing, I'll cut a picture in, but I think I can do it. Let's see. So I'm all about education on this channel. I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Can you see the three? 1940s, 1950s, 1970s. Isn't that amazing? Such an amazing little lesson there with that particular brand and how to identify their tags. So the red sweater actually had a little bit of damage, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to get a red cardigan with contrasting little collar on it. Oh, it's beautiful. So zooming through, I found this beauty from the 1950s. It's an Angora. Oh, beautiful tag. Oh, just absolutely stunning. Got a cashmere, probably more of a men's, but a cashmere cardigan nonetheless. I will wear it in the fall. It's a really good size 42. Just beautiful. Found a sweater set from the 70s. It's got a sleeveless little thing going on. The reason that I got this was to show you... Oh man, I'm killing the light today, sorry. Show you this. That's deodorant, but what's great about that is that it will wash out. So that little piece is still salvageable, but I had to check and make sure that it was washable and not an actual discoloration. So then there's a little matching cardigan. It's really nice. So let me show you the tag on that. So what's great about a two-piece set is that you automatically double all of your fashion possibilities because you have two pieces. I have to say that none of my pieces have great buttons on them today, so cutting out all the tutorials on buttons there. Absolutely beautiful 1960s, 1970s Italian designer sweater with an awesome neckline. Really nice open weave. Oh, with high-waisted skirt. It's gonna just look amazing. This one might stay in my collection because I love this color. I love it. Alright, I got three more. Going fast. Got a great V-neck, fantastic lamb's wool and 1970s sweater. Great tag. Another really awesome Shetland wool, little brown sweater. Now I realize we're coming into spring here, but when you're hunting for vintage clothing, I'm sorry, but you can't be picky about the season because you will not find that piece again. These are one-of-a-kind pieces at this point, and so I'm not going to pass up a sweater just because it's 90 degrees outside, especially if it's a vintage Pendleton wool skirt suit. Absolutely not. I might not sell it till later, or I might not wear it myself until later, but I'm not going to pass that up, and neither should you. And then, last but not least, on our little sweater adventure is a beautiful, kind of a beautiful, vibrant blue hand knit wool cardigan. It's got a nice high waist. I do not have a blue cardigan. I take that back. I don't have a collarless blue cardigan, so I'll probably keep this one. So yeah, just absolutely fantastic. So in this little segment, I'm going to do one more piece. Oh, maybe two more. And then that'll be good for this particular segment. I got 2 dresses out of this whole haul. I only got 2 dresses. Again, I'm always looking for vintage. I'm not looking necessarily for modern. Somebody who was interested in modern clothing would have made out like a bandit at this little flea market too. But I found this awesome 1940s midi dress. It's got a long A-line skirt with an awesome kick pleat. Beautiful little metal zipper in the back. This is great. Absolutely great. Look at these buttons. Can you see those? Ugh, so very nice. It did have a tag at one time, and that tag sadly is gone. But it's a wool dress. It is going to be too hot to wear this anytime soon, but oh, it's just such a beautiful cut. And then a really fun summer dress for somebody. It's not really my style, but really cute little summer dress. It's got a really sweet little elephant on it. Look at that! Oh, I thought it was so cute. So, really, really fun 1970s piece. Has a really nice little tag. And there you have it. So, that was a lot of clothes in a very, very short period of time. But, again, I cannot reiterate enough that a big focus on this channel is education, that you can learn to find vintage clothing out in the thrift stores, at a flea market, anywhere where you might find secondhand goods. And a big part of finding those pieces is knowing what to look for. Look at the tags, look at the lining, look and see if there's a tag on the inside. And just that education of knowing what the tags look like is going to really help be able to start learning what vintage fashion looks like versus what vintage knockoff looks like. So I hope you found this little segment to be helpful, and I hope it blesses you in some way. There's going to be at least 2 more to this haul. I'm going to try and get my lighting a little bit better before I start on the next segment. But again, I'm so glad you spent a little bit of time here with me today. If you like this sort of thing, hit my little like button. Please consider subscribing. I'd love to see you again, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you in the future. Have a great day. Bye!